What's up? It's your boy Tunnel Vision. We are back for another one. Man, I'm so hyped up. Still hyped up over Saturday, man. That fight was epic, man. It was absolutely epic. That boy Wilder's a bad boy, man. That's a bad man right there. A beast. And that's one man you don't want to get touched by at all. Not even once. You don't want to get touched once. He's the type of guy that you don't want him just to have a puncher's chance, because him having a puncher's chance is deadly for you, and his puncher's chance is a little bit different than everybody else's. And so it's kind of funny when Tyson Fury came out and said that, hey, you know what I'm saying? Oh, from watching the fight, all I see with Deontay Wilder is him having just a puncher's chance against me. That he's going to school him worse than last time, and that, you know, he's going to be an easy victory for himself. Which is, you know, I find it kind of funny that he would say something like that, just due to the fact that looking at the people that he's fought lately, you're fighting two low-tier fighters, you know, which me kind of looks at how much you really believe in yourself, you know. Yet you see the competition that Deontay Wilder was fighting. You know, that's the number one thing. And then number two, the fact that your last fight, the way you got touched so much. You got touched a lot, you know, got your face all split up open. So I'm surprised that somebody would say something like that. And not only that, styles are completely different. You know, Andy Ortiz is a southpaw. He's not a conventional fighter like Tyson Fury. Second, I think he might even have a longer reach than Tyson Fury. I might be wrong, but I believe he has a longer reach. He might have a longer reach than Tyson Fury as well. I know he definitely has a longer reach than Deontay Wilder. And then the power aspect. You know, Ortiz has a whole lot more power than Tyson Fury does. So Wilder had to be very careful in ways where he might not necessarily have to be with Tyson Fury. Southpaw stance and conventional, two completely different things. They bring about two completely different types of problems. You can't judge the two. They're two completely different ways of fighting that you come with when it comes to that. That's why with Floyd Mayweather, he'll use the Philly shell a lot when he's fighting conventional fighters. When he's fighting southpaws, he doesn't use it as much, because when he used to use it against southpaws, he'd get hit, he'll get plastered. So he actually only uses it in certain situations. If he's on the ropes, if guys are kind of tight on him, where they kind of have more of an orthodox kind of stance, or, you know, they kind of, you know, bodies are kind of straight on him, then he might use it then. But in general, he doesn't use it at all. So it's two completely different types of fighting. And then also, Ortiz was pushing the action. He was pushing the action. And the fact of him being a southpaw, and the fact that, you know, his superior boxing skills, long reach, that's what forced Wilder to this time use the game plan that he used. You know, he wasn't necessarily trying to win rounds. He was trying to set him up in order to stop him. You know, and that's why I said in a previous video, when they were talking about, oh, he needs to be more busy, he needs to be more active, he needs to push the pace more. And I was like, no. And I was always saying, no, he doesn't, because that's how he got hurt last time. That's how he ran into trouble last time. You know? So that's not what he did. Set that boy up. Using that jab, starting using those left hooks, and then kind of just stop the jab halfway, bam, and put him out. But it's two completely different ways of fighting. So, you know, whatever Tyson Fury might be thinking in his head, it's not going to work. And we saw what happened to Vern. We just saw what happened to Ortiz. And I'm starting to believe that what I was thinking before is true, which is Wilder's that fighter that you don't want to face twice. You don't want to give him 12 rounds to know your movements. You know what I'm saying? To know your skill set, to know your rhythm, to know everything that is about you. He's the wrong person to do that. And at the end of that fight against Tyson Fury, he was catching Tyson Fury. He dropped Tyson Fury twice. And he actually dropped Tyson Fury 3 times in that fight. 3 times. And I think in this particular fight, Tyson Fury is going to be in trouble. I think when he fought Tyson Fury the first time, and especially with most of that fight, He was pushing too hard for the knockout, pushing too hard for the knockout, pushing too hard for the knockout. And that's not his style, which is ironic. It's not. That's not his style. His style is to kind of lay back, to chill, and to take his time. That's what he does. He takes his time. And for whatever reason, he wasn't. He was actually pushing the issue on that particular day. And I was like, damn, what the hell is this guy doing? Like, why is he doing that? Why is he trying to force things? He's the type of fighter that doesn't have to force things. He's the type of fighter that usually, he uses his brain. He'll sit there. He'll analyze the situation. He'll analyze what you're doing. And then after that, he starts setting up his traps. You don't even realize he's setting up his traps. You think you're doing good. Like Ortiz thought, I'm doing good. Like Washington thought, I'm doing good. They all think, yo, I'm doing good. Like Paulie Malignaggi was saying, nah, guys. Brazil, he's doing great, guys. No, you gotta look at oh my gosh. Brazil's flatline, sleeping on the floor. These guys think they're doing good. They don't understand that he's setting them up. He's just setting them up. They refuse to give this man his props when it comes to his intelligence and his smarts. They just want to look at him as a brute, which makes it even easier for him to set these guys up. Because when they're having success, they're hyped up. They kind of chill. They get relaxed. Like, oh, this is easy. We doing good. Then, bloop, what happened? They're waking up asleep. Or waking up from sleep, I should say. So, we'll see what happens. We'll see if this fight even happens. I don't know if this fight's going to happen because I don't know about that guy. I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked if something happened where the fight didn't go through. But we'll see, man. But for now, like, subscribe, share. I'm out.